Welcome back for Songbook Stories. Alkaline Trio. This band, they've they're obviously a trio, but they signed a headlight each on the bikes on that poster for the tour that I saw them on, with Bayside and Off With Their Heads on that one. So I've seen Alkaline Trio a bunch of times. I got a bunch of tickets here to talk about, tell the dates or whatever. But they're one of those bands that I was on a different journey when they were coming out, and they never really stuck with me. Like, I don't know, it takes magic sometime for a band to start really sinking its teeth into me, and I wake up singing their songs and stuff like that. It really takes a checklist, a long checklist worth of stuff to happen usually. So sometimes it doesn't never happen. But I decided one day late in their career that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finally give this band a fair shot, and I ended up buying this Remains, which is a compilation of rarities and unreleased and not really greatest hits. I don't think it's like B-sides and hard to find stuff. It's like, but it also came with a DVD, which was what kind of did it for me, because that's my preferred method of really sinking my teeth into a group for the first time, is seeing how they play live and going from there. So this was perfect, and I found it at East West Records. Some of my best friends, Hannah and Roman, used to own East West Records on Orange Avenue in Orlando, Florida. It was the oldest record store in Florida at the time. Here's a picture of me and Tony, and a painting I did, and Hannah and Roman, and some Hannah and Roman dolls that Tony did. Very cool. But I found this at East West one day, so I picked it up and started spinning it and watched the DVD and stuff, and it definitely got its teeth in me. So I was a fan from that purchase on. I picked this one up used and definitely got hooked on quite a few of the songs on it, and started humming them and whatnot, and that was all she wrote. I was done. So from there, I have amassed quite a bit. I'm just gonna run through some of it real quick. I'll leave the solo stuff for last. Here's some of their splits that they've done. One with Hot Water Music, one with One Man Army. I'm not a huge Hot Water Music fan, but One Man Army I really dig and am into. I like them a lot. And then here's like a few of their first albums, older stuff obviously. That's From Here to Infirmary. This one is Maybe I'll Catch Fire. And then the self-titled Alkaline Trio. They're one of those bands for me too, that like the older you go on in their catalog, the more I like it. Like, I definitely think they're a band that is putting out their best work as they go, especially like the last couple of albums. More so the other ones than the last one even, but anyway, here's Good Morning. From this point on, more or less, I really like their aesthetic that kind of evolved. This is promo. There's any serious Alkaline Trio fans out there probably salivating right now. That's cool. Very cool. This is the deluxe edition of Crimson 2 CD. The deluxe edition of Agony and Irony. This has some of my favorite songs by them on it. Over and Out, and I mean, In Vain. There's some really good catchy tunes on this one. However, this one, My Shame Is True, from 2013, remains my favorite. This is a flawless album, definitely. It's just, it's very relentless too, leading up to like one of the most beautiful songs I've heard in the last 15 years, Until Death Do Us Part. But yeah, this record, man, it's one of those records that if you just sit and listen to it all the way through, by the end of it, you're gonna be an Alkaline Trio fan. That's just how it goes. This one with Blackbird and Is This Thing Cursed? This is a great one. This Addiction, got the deluxe edition of that one. And then this, God damn it, that's another first, one of their first records. I'm not sure the order of them, but these are deluxe editions that have DVDs in them, and I keep them separate. Same with Remains, the first one I showed you, the first one I got. So these are all my deluxe edition with DVDs, and then I also have this. And that's all my DVD of theirs, 4 of them. Pretty good amount. But I really enjoy seeing a band on a live format first, ideally. It's just something that I just get a really good feel for their talent, and if there is any, really. 10 and 10. So yeah, that's okay. As far as I know, 2009 was the first time I saw Alkaline Trio. I don't have the best memory sometimes. I wish I could have started this series and done it with Adam, because he would have just nailed everything about all these venues and days, and he had the memory for it for sure. Okay, so till 2013, May 10th, I saw him again. House of Blues. I think every single one of these is House of Blues Orlando. And then again in November of 2013, they toured co-headlining with Newfound Glory, so we went and saw that too. I believe me, my brother Brian, and my nephew Jaden all went to this one. There's several of them. All right, so there's 3. And 2018, August 26th, House of Blues Orlando. One more again. And then again, oh wait, this one belongs way in the back, but this was another one from March of 2010. So 2009, saw him again in 10, saw him twice in 13, and then saw him back in 18 again. And then there's one missing somewhere where they played Janice Live, I think is the name of the venue, out in St. Petersburg, Florida. And me and Brian and Jaden rode out and saw that show too, and that one was incredible. That venue is really nice. It's all like outdoors, and there's a great stage and sound system on one side, and then all the other side has like a second floor balcony with like wired, drought iron kind of really heavy, secure feeling porch, outdoor porch stuff that you can sit on, and like it was packed that night for Alkaline Trio. That one was pretty awesome. It's weird how I've got all these 6 different shows, I think, from House of Blues in Orlando, and the Janice Live one is probably actually the most memorable, and just I don't know, it had a great vibe out there in St. Pete. Let's see, I got a couple 7-inches too. This Addiction on black. Help Me on black. And then, okay, let me get these out of the way. There's some solo stuff too. I'll save that for last. Stuff. Okay, so here's one of the splits, the Hot Water Music one of the first things I showed you, but here it is on vinyl. Cool picture disc. Pretty awesome, double-sided picture disc. I picked up a used copy of Good Morning from Park Ave one day. I picked up a used copy of Agony and Irony from Park Ave one day. $15. Ain't gonna happen again. But yeah, this is a great record. This one has I Found a Way, Do You Want to Know, Love, Love, Kiss, Kiss. There's a lot of great ones on that. Definitely one of my favorites. Sorry, I had to wet my whistle. Okay, now like onto my favorite one. It had a My Shame Is True. It had a sister EP that came out with it called Broken Wing. If you pre-ordered My Shame Is True, you could pre-order Broken Wing too and get the pair, which is what I did. But then I found at Park Ave a web store only variant of it. So let me show you. They're all in sleeves. Might take a second, but it'll be worth it. Like, this one's pink. This is the one that I just pre-ordered, I think from their record label or something like that, or from Epitaph. And then, okay, so that's pink. And the EP Broken Wing that goes with that is like a blue marble kind of deal. Really cool looking. But then I found used at Park Ave that same duo, but the limited to their web store variants. So each of these is one of 500. And this one's green marble, and this one is light brown marble, and light brown and tan marble. One of 500. I paid $35 a piece for these, and it was worth it. They're super rare and collectible, and I love that for them. And this is their most recent album, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. While a great album, it still has yet to really sink its teeth in me. Cool addition though, the pinwheel variant that I picked up. Really nice choice. A choice pressing. Okay, that's it for my physical collection of theirs. And now I've got some solo stuff. The drummer did a solo, Derek, so I picked that up because he's cool. And then Matt Skiba did a solo with a group called The Secrets. He formed a little group type project and did this album. It got wet. I don't know what happened with this, but this one was called Babylon. then he did another solo called Cuts. And that one I picked up on red vinyl. And then he released a bunch of demos as well. Matt Skiba demos with the motorcycle on it. And that's it. That's my that's the extent of my Alkaline Trio collection. I hope you'll give them a shot if you've never checked them out. And I've got a couple of songs I know in the Songbook playlist already. I know I've done Only Love and Over and Out, at least. I think there's one or two more. Yeah, there are one or two more. I think there's like 4 on there now that I think about it. So if you want to hear Alkaline Trio for the first time and you heard about it here on Songbook Stories, maybe you should go over to the Songbook playlist and check out Alkaline Trio on there for the first time from me. And then go listen to the original. It's way better. Anyway, this just goes to show you it doesn't matter what you're into, what you're listening to, whatever. It's never too late to give a new band a shot, even if you have ignored them their whole careers and you know who they are and you don't think that you like it. Maybe you should put it on and actually listen to it for once. And you never know. I mean, opinions and there's so many factors and variants in somebody accepting music these days. It seems people have so many lame rules that they impose on themselves, and part of the reason I'm doing this show and digging into my collection and talking about my passion in music is because I want to change the way people think, feel, search for, and enjoy music, because it's everything to me. And it's really important to me that you guys are watching this. So leave me a heart in the chat if you made it this far. And if you're, if your heart's on the same page as mine when it comes to any of this music. Because music has saved my life over and over again. And I could talk about it all day, 20 minutes at a time. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's see, what's coming up next? In the vinyl collection, I can see All is next. Yeah, same in the CDs. A band called All American Rejects. Lily Allen, Allman Brothers. I don't really have any stories for a lot of this. I think we're gonna have to go maybe all the way up to a band called Aloha. Aloha means hello and goodbye, doesn't it? So until the next video, thanks for watching. Aloha.